Good evening, members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. How's everybody doing tonight? Those who follow on YouTube, Facebook, stream, and on Restream and on TikTok, uh, 8CS895. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing great. Tonight, you got Sgt Sias here tonight. He's going to share some wisdom and knowledge to the viewers. Any questions can be asked for I've been, what I've done, what my job was in the military, uh, and I'm here to answer any questions that are being asked of me here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. How you doing, Sister Abigail? How you doing today? Hope you're doing great. So let me share this live to the groups that I'm affiliated with real quick before I continue. I'm doing fine. Just sharing this live feed to the groups that I share to that allow me to share in the groups. And I'm shared. I hope everybody's doing great tonight. What do we got here? Real MMA. How you doing, brother Chris Anderson? Combat brother. How you doing? Let me send a link real quick, brother and sisters. See if cousin like Jesse would like to join. Tonight we're gonna speak of what I've seen, what I've encountered, and stuff like that. While I serve in the United States Army for 10 years. Uh, being a tanker, I'll share the shirt with y'all. An American veteran as a 19-kilo tanker. That job as tankers is it's pretty harsh. The training that we do is. I'll talk about all this in a moment, brothers and sisters. Let me send a link out to cousin Jesse real quick. Okay, I sent a link out to him. How you doing, brother Lawrence Morgan? How you doing today? Hope you're doing great. As you see, I got a lot of shirts. Uh, this one, my buddy, retired first sergeant Corey Stevenson made this for me. He's got his own shop called Recon One, and he sells a lot of merchandise for tankers. That's what he does. He's a retired first sergeant. Me and him were NCOs together before I had to leave early because I was wrong with me. But he remained. He served 25 years, I believe, or 20 years. Uh, another friend of mine named in person, he uh, served. He was a sergeant major, so he was in there for about 25 to 30 years as a sergeant major. So they got to live it all the way through, which they get their retirement and everything. I didn't get to go all the way through, but I did serve. In the front lines. I was in war the first year I joined the military. It's when I went to war. Not even a year being in the military, or just about a year, I would say. It was like a year when I went out there to Operation Desert Storm. I went out there with my company, Delta Company, uh, 135 Armor from Erlangen, Germany, 7 Corps. Uh, no, that's one thing about tankers, brothers. Oh, there's cousin Jesse. Let me get him in. And let me make some room for him. There we go. That's one thing about how you doing, cousin Jesse?
I'm doing well. How you doing? Welcome everybody. Just so y'all know, Guadalupe Carvajal. That's me on my phone. So just so y'all know.
Oh, I didn't even see you there, cousin.
Yeah,
I might have blocked it,
you did.
so I'm gonna have to unblock it. Let me see if I can block it. Unblock it. Uh, did I block it here on the stream?
Yeah, but don't worry about it, man. I can see the live. I can comment. Right now I'm on my tablet, so it doesn't really matter, man.
That's fine. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm just talking, man, right off the bat. If anybody got any questions or answers that I could give them, but my first when I went to basic training, my basic
Hello.
training was in Fort Knox, Kentucky. Uh, it was in Fort Knox, Kentucky. My basic training. I was there during the winter, so it was snowing and everything. So that's the first time I ever seen snow. Well, the second time, but that I actually trained in the snow was there in Fort Knox, Kentucky. The village I stayed in was called Disney Barracks. I was with Bravo 213. Uh, that was my platoon, Bravo 213, where I went to basic in Fort Knox, Kentucky.
We all believe in Jesus Christ, Johnny, the revelator, whatever your name is. That's not what we're talking about, brother.
So yes, well, moderators, you already know if people act up. You already know what to do. I don't even have to give you permission. You already know how to do moderators. So my first duty station, or where I went to basic, was Fort Knox, Kentucky, which that's where we train. We do the physical aspect of it. After the physical aspect of it, we do the AIT, which is the training with the equipment, being on tanks, dealing with weapons, shooting weapons, M16s, uh, any weapon that they give us. They show us how to disassemble, assemble, and show us what equipment we're going to work with. Uh, so that's one of the things we had to do in basic training. Uh, which after that, you finish, you graduate, and they just give you orders. My first orders that I received was to go to Germany. So I had to travel across the ocean in an airplane that I'd never been on an airplane before, uh, just to go to my first duty station. So that's where I went. And I had a lot of fun over there in Germany. I met a lot of good peoples, had a lot of friends. They had my back and I had their back. Just a whole different experience. Serving the United States Army, we take the oath. Going through the MEP station. Doing the physicals and stuff like that. Just to get to that point. A lot of paperwork that has to be done. Johnny says, believe in Jesus Christ. Everybody has some form of faith and believe in something. And there is some people that believe in Jesus Christ, and there's some people, as you know, the military is a mixture of people, and there's some people that do not believe in Jesus Christ. Some people that are atheists. Uh, some people that just don't believe in it in anything. They don't have a religion because they've never been to church. So you get everybody mixed up. So you got some that believe in Jesus Christ. You got some that don't believe, because they've never been to church. So the only thing you have in common with that individual is the uniform. The uniform we wear is the only thing in common. Different nationalities, a mixture of everything. You have white, black, Puerto Rican, Dominican, uh, Mexican. You got people from the Philippines and just different nationalities. It's a mixture of everything. And when you're in basic training, it's like everybody got a chip in their shoulder because they're coming from different parts of the region of the United States, United States. So everybody is got something, a chip on their shoulder of some sort, and where sometimes it collides with your personality of who you are as an individual. Because I've run into some that are racist, that were literally called me spick, wetback, right there in basic training. So the only way to solve somebody disrespect you in that way is just one on one, right? Is and whoever becomes the victor is victorious. And I had to defend who I am as an individual numerous times while I was in basic training. You had to make sure you didn't get caught because you got caught. The drill sergeant would smoke you. So we settle it. We had we had somebody looking out, and we just settle it. One on one, and whatever happens, happens, right? So that's how you would settle a beef if somebody had a beef with you. But there was a lot of people that were affiliated in gangs. You had a lot of people that were racist. And when you talk about the KKK, uh, there was a lot of people that were racist in the military, man. In basic training, I never met so many people that didn't like each other. But as the training went on, and it's like everybody began to know each other in some kind of way. But some became friends, and some still remain as enemies to this day. Uh, but you got to do what you got to do to in order for you to graduate, right? So sometimes you have to get along with people you might not like just to be able to finish basic training, so they can send you to your duty station. But I got in a lot of fights. I'm not gonna lie, basic training, big guy, because I had no choice. When somebody's coming at you, getting in your face, you just gotta handle the situation accordingly. And it is different because there's so many drill sergeants that if they come out of nowhere, you get busted fighting, they'll take you, they'll smoke you, and try to give you an Article 15, and then when you graduate, the Article 15 carries on to your duty station. You know what I'm saying? So that's not good. It's like taking rank away from you instead of going in there and to get your first rank, which would be the rank of private, and then so it's just it's one of those things where I don't know, it still exists. They call it the pot where you mix everything up like a soup, but there's still people that are like that. That they're not going to change their ways because that's how they are. That's what they know. That's what they were taught. So that's how they are. Imagine I got in a fight in the restroom uh, with three guys as they're all trying to attack me. I got a fight with three guys in the restroom in a shower point. Three guys because they didn't like me because I was Hispanic, or I'm saying I'm Hispanic. I'm a Tejano. I was born in the United States, so I'm literally an American, right? His, but I'm Hispanic. That's my nationality, and you should when you get disrespected by white folks, and not just white folks, black folks, then it's a matter of it doesn't. It's not about. It's not about skin color anymore. It's about defending your honor. So that's how the fights happen. You're gonna stand up for who you represent, which is the Hispanic. They're gonna respect either uh, the effort. The I should have said what's the proper word for the Panthers. The other the white folk are gonna represent the KKK because that's what there was. When I was in, I mean, they were literally saying who they were affiliated with, or they were saying my parents don't say not to speak to you because you're not one of our kind. I done heard it all, and I'm more sure uh, everybody's been through some kind of form of racism, especially those that were born like at our age. I'm from cousin Jesse's from '68, and I'm from '69, so he would understand where I'm coming from. I remember the signs on the trees where we're we're stopping at a town to get gas because the sun was setting, and it would say, "Better not catch you." The sign would say, "Better not catch you down at sundown." And it would say, like there was a restaurant, and it would say, "No Negroes," or I'm saying it the polite way, "No Negroes." No Mexicans, but I'm saying it the nice way because there was different nasty words on there. And then it said, and the very bottom would say, only dogs allowed.
Yeah, I remember that, man. I remember that when we would travel from Fort Worth to Raymondville, man. That we tell them we were hungry, and then they said we can't stop here. And then when we would stop, we would stop. The restaurant would say no coloreds, no Mexicans. If you did get service, you had to get service through the kitchen door, man. You couldn't go walk in through the front. You had to get service in the back. The water, the water, the water
Yep.
faucets. Some were for Mexicans and blacks, and some were only for whites.
Yeah, yep.
Uh, yeah, I remember all that, man.
So that's the stuff I had to grow up. I grew up with that, and then you figure all those years passed by. It's already 1989 when I joined. That all that racism and stuff is gonna stop. But no, it still exists to this day. Uh, where people are very disrespectful. These people have nothing else better to do. They want to disrespect everything about you. They want to disrespect your heritage. They want to disrespect where you've been as an individual, all your credibility. They just want to disrespect. Uh, so Sias has a message for the individual that's been disrespecting me for a while, for a very long time. And said, look, Sarsia only was one thing, you know. I know what Brother Abe Sias wants peace, but Sarsias wants only one thing. he just wants one thing for you to man up, man up, and you can pretend to be whoever you want to be. I really don't give a shit. Man up, and shut up. You know, because you done crossed all those boundaries that I'm speaking of. So I'll held you 100% responsible, right, for the disrespect. Sooner or later, it's going to catch up to you. That's all I got to say. The only thing what I say to you is after all the stuff that you're doing, if it catches up to you, good luck. That's all I can tell you. Good luck. And let's leave it at that. I've dealt with a lot of people like this, man, in the military. I know I'm not in the military no more, but I did serve probably in the front lines, which I know what it takes to overcome any trials and tribulations. I don't know who is pumping this guy to think he's freaking bad. Uh, but the only bad thing he has is a bad odor and a bad personality. It smells nothing but culo. He's got a bad odor. You could tell that he's a lack of personal hygiene. He's not expectations. If you're in the field with me, freaking the whole platoon will grab your ass and freaking scrub you with a wire brush to freaking get the stench off of you. I'm just letting you know. Man up or shut up. Bottom line. Take it however you want to take it. I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about the people that's affiliated with you. I don't give a shit about none of y'all. I'm just trying to do my own thing. Man up or shut up. I'll just leave it there. I'll await your answer if you're going to man up. I just want to see what kind of man you are. I want to see what kind of man you are. Man up or shut up. Bottom line. And I know you ain't going to man up because I done called you out before, and you never took in my. I never got a response from you, from Fat Gorilla Cuffington. All the people
Welcome
that
to
come up
you, man.
in a negative way, I never heard nothing from y'all. Not a single freaking peep. You'll continue to just don't let me. Well, hope to God we don't cross paths. That's all I can say. Hope to God we don't cross paths. You think a tornado is going to be bad or a hurricane is going to be bad? That's nothing. Hope to God we don't cross paths. That's all I got to say. Because y'all done disrespected me too many times. It's going to be a TNT, brother. That's all I can tell you. I'll square you up real quick. We'll get rid of that the attitude problem you got. We'll get rid of the games that you play. I'll square you up real freaking quick. But
Hi,
that's a
Brian
problem.
Griffin.
So keep on letting people pump your ass up, thinking you're freaking bad. Because if we cross paths, I ain't going to talk to you, man. We're just going to handle business straight up, straight up. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm just going to handle you, man.
Hi, Walter Beer.
That's it. Handle you. Whatever you can think about handle you is, that's it. I mean, you're so much of a coward that you want to pick on female. That's like a punk ass messing with female. Come mess with me. Come mess with cousin. What do you think about that? About that fool, man?
I
You
don't even think about it, man. People like that, dude, they're just wanting to create controversy because they're never gonna man up. Uh, what we both want is satisfaction. Is what we want. Enough with the chit chat. If you're gonna get done, let's do it. If not, just shut your mouth. I don't like to talk much, man. That's why I haven't said
know,
nothing this whole time.
I know, I know, cousin. I'm just saying that I'm tired of this fool.
You know, the fact that
He always makes excuses, trying to say he's a victim of something. I'm not even talking about your different profile. I'm talking about you, something
you
that you
know,
started.
what's funny to me, man, is that he's supposedly putting a video on Patreon. So the video he's putting of the person that we know is replacing his rubber ducky cell. He wants to make a giant payday on somebody else's expense, man, and that doesn't sit right with me, man. That's some punk ass shit, dude. You're a punk,
You have
dude. You're a punk.
make a road trip.
Hello, Madeline. How you doing?
Road trip. We're gonna have to make a road trip. That's how I see it.
I don't mind, man. I'm down. I'm not married. I'm not in a relationship. You know, I'm whatever, man. You know me, man. I'll, I'll just take care of business, man. That's all we gotta do. No matter with who.
Yeah, that guy is making an idiot out of himself, man, and the people affiliated with him are idiots. All of them are a bunch of idiots.
They're
Uh,
complaining that we're picking on women, but they're turning around and doing the exact same thing. They're crying,
no, they've
"Oh,
been
oh, we're victims," but look what they're doing, man. And they're putting it on Patreon so they can charge for the video. What
well,
what the hell is
the
that,
only
man?
ones they're gonna buy the video is themselves because they're the only ones. There's around 4 or 5 of them. That's about it. That's as strong as a group goes. But I'm just here to tell you, 30 Ike, you continue this BS, you will be found, man. I'm telling you.
What's up, smoking?
And, and I'm just here to let you know that the brotherhood is already onto you, man. That's all I'm gonna say. They're onto you already. I'm talking about my combat brothers, all the 19 kilos. They've been saying the thing that you've been saying, disrespecting. They don't like people like you, man. Like I said, we handle people like you a certain way, and I'll just leave it at that.
Hey, cousin, did you share the
You
video?
wanted attention. You wanted attention. You're gonna get attention.
Cousin, did you share the video already to the places you share? Because Madeline said, don't forget to share the video.
Yes, I've shared the videos already.
Okay. Now
I've
the
shared this
smoking,
video.
that he's dealing with some idiot that he's a wannabe. He wants to be tough and he wants to be Native American. He can't
Brother
be
Chris
either one.
Anderson. Brother Chris Anderson says this guy's gonna get his prison. Let me see what he says.
His prison
He's gonna
pocket
get his
touch.
prison pocket touched when he gets locked up. He's not made for prison.
Well, I heard he likes big roosters.
And guys in prison they're gonna be like, "Your mouth looks pretty, boy."
Yeah, I can already hear it. You got a pretty mouth. I hope I got the accent right.
Yeah, I see how they all spot. Look, spiritual encrypted encounters. I created it. I created spiritual encrypted encounters. This is my group, and I'm speaking out of for myself for spiritual encrypted encounters. You're messing with the wrong person, man. You done messed with the wrong person.
Start singing that song,
I've
baby.
seen people like you come and go in my life, in my lifetime.
Start
They
practicing
learned a
singing that
valuable lesson
song,
in life.
baby. Sing it. Turn around, bright eyes. Turn around, bright eyes.
Oh man.
You want to be gangster, man? We could do it the gangster way. You
Yeah.
don't look at me, little puppet. Anyway, man,
Man.
welcome, Sage Cooley. How you doing,
I
brother?
don't say totally.
Hey, Lerny, how you doing, bro?
I'll tell you what, if this fool that I'm speaking of would have tried to go to basic training they would have kicked him out of the army. He would be a no go at the station because he's just not made for it, man. He's not made for the military. You could say he's a mama's boy.
I can already see it, cousin. Give me 50 push-ups. Besides, I can't. My Pinocha hurts.
Honestly, I don't think he can even do 5 push-ups, 3 push-ups. As bent out of shape he is, he can't even do 5 push-ups.
I wonder if you can do some sit-ups.
Yeah, primo, he
Yeah,
don't even know how to use the toothbrush, bro.
yeah. I can feel him on that, man, because I'm dentally challenged myself.
No, I'm saying he don't even know what a toothbrush means.
Oh
He don't know
shit,
what underarm deodorant means.
he's going around smelling like pundija. Puro fundido y verija.
Yeah, they'll kick him out because man, they would smoke his ass. The juice song would smoke him every day because he'd be lying, trying to put the check it out. They'll smoke him for lying, and then the other soldiers would beat him up, gang up on him, like clica on his ass for trying to get people in trouble. They would freaking beat the shit out of him. He wouldn't last. They would have to chapter him out of the military. With the kind of
Yeah, I saw
attitude that
that,
he got,
Chris.
that he likes starting shit, he'd get his ass beat in there.
I
He
saw
wouldn't
you when
even
you
make
called
it
him
out of
out,
basic
Chris.
training.
I saw you call him out,
Imagine,
Chris. He ain't got no paperwork.
man,
How
he's a
you be?
dumbass. He's literally a dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's basic training for the military. Imagine when you go to prison, bro. Oh man, what's gonna happen to him? Because the way this guy is full is as a
Well,
as an individual.
once they read his jacket, that's gonna determine how they're gonna handle him. Just like if he steps up to us, the way he talks, we're gonna decide on how we're gonna handle him that way. But once they read your jacket, man, and they already know your jacket when you get in there, man, and they're gonna ask you to see if you're gonna lie. If you lie about your jacket, man, that's a automatic ass whipping on the spot. You nothing. You can't hide nothing when you go to prison, man. They already know what you're about and what you're in there for.
You're not gonna last in there, bro.
Welcome, brother. Yeah, he's got a bad habit of doing that.
And most likely, the way he is the instigator and talk shit that he. When he's in prison, he probably will lose all his teeth because they will beat him down that way.
Well, I know how he's gonna lose all his teeth. They're gonna get knocked out, jackhammer. And it's not me being gay; it's the way things
The
are
truth,
running there.
especially with the rap shit that he got.
But especially with that jacket. Yep. I hope you're recording it, man. Have fun with it. Go play the victim. You're good at that, man. They should give you an Academy Award or an Oscar for your acting and portrayal of a victim. And the Pookie goes
When you
to
go when you they lock you up, bro, they ain't gonna care what character you play. They're gonna get you. They're gonna
you
get you in
know.
many ways.
Hope you're not acting like a rooster in there because there's plenty of chicken hawks. I caught me a chicken.
You can get the your wizard buddy to go in there with you. He'll probably have a blast over there. He'll think he's in vacation.
Yeah, when they ask him what he's in there for, he's gonna say good times. Oh man.
He gonna be like, I just want somebody to knock the fairy dust off of me. Oh man.
Where's the wizard at? You see a bunch of glitter from around the corner where they're pouting. Oh look, he's got fairy dust.
Oh yeah, there's veterans in the system in the pen also. When they
Hmm.
find out you trashing veterans, either way, man, you're kind of like done for, man. It's like you got your foot in your mouth. You got your foot in your mouth because there's people. A lot of my friends that are veterans watch this channel, man. You keep
I
on
was laugh-
disrespecting the veterans. One was gonna get a hold of your ass.
I was laughing
But
when I was reading that Chris here called you out and you didn't know what to answer. I was laughing like a hell, man, when I read that, man. You didn't know what to do. Then you said you didn't care. Poor Teletubby. Get used to saying again, again. I don't need to do that.
sorry about talking about this idiots. But there, if there was a word for them, it would be cowards. The reason I say cowards is because they like to disrespect women, uh, and try to shame them. Cowards. They've been doing that for a long time. That's all right. It's a matter of time. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That's all I gotta say. Matter of time. Hope you have eyes behind your head.
Yeah, I saw that, Chris. He switched to the anonymous page. They were trying to find out from you how you
Chris knows.
found who it
Chris,
was.
what will happen to Chris? Just through the comments. What will happen? And I'll highlight it up here. What will happen to that guy, the way he is? If he was in the front lines with us in the military, what will happen to that fool?
He get he get fraternized. Running exactly.
Thank God he never served the military. Stolen. He's not stolen valor. He even tried to say he was a cop at one point in time, which that was a lie.
That's a felony.
It's one thing. It's one thing to disrespect a veteran, because I mean you came in up with a veteran, you shouldn't be talking up disrespecting a veteran because a veteran's not going to take it. They're going to set you in your place, especially you trying to tell them in their face. They're going to they're going to set you real quick in your place.
Yes, walks with bear a blanket party.
Yeah, blanket party. You will have a blanket party and with soaps in the socks. Well, somebody's holding down the blankets. They'll be swinging them socks with the soaps, the bar of soaps, just freaking tearing
Oh,
them up.
dude, Primo. When I was in the county jail over here, they did that to a white guy, but they didn't hit him with a bar of soap. This big old black dude jumped up there and raped his ass. That was his welcome home party, man. What that taught me is don't sleep at night. Yeah, man, he got it bad, dude. By the time the guards got in there, it was too late. That dude was done. Well, mm, hey, Smurfy, ¿qué pasó, vato loco? I think Beyond the Box comes in here just for Smurfy to get her Smurfy feel.
Smurfy. Yeah,
Huh?
those guys are so desperate to try to pay me to be a that I'm a liar, which I have all the proof of who I am. You know what was my MOS, what was my job. That they don't even know what to say anymore, man. But it's like I'm not even worried about those individuals anymore, man, because the way I see it, karma eventually catch up to them. I've met a lot of people like them, and karma caught up to them. Just a matter of time.
Okay, Beyond the Box. Be careful out there, runner. That snow is no joke, man. And you know, people like to act like Klingons when there's snow and water on the road. They're like, "Today's a good day to die, Patak." You see that, cousin? Beyond the Box says she comes in here for her Jessie feel.
Alex,
That's too loud, Murphy. You've been replaced.
where's Cynthia?
uh, she probably being later. I don't know. She's going through some stuff, man.
I see. But anyways, it's like to me, I just feel that anything that we say about these individuals is just a waste of breath. So let's continue on with the show. You know, because they'll learn the hard way. You know.
Anyway, we were talking about your service, cousin. Let us continue.
Yes.
All right, behind the box. You got jokes.
Yeah, the job of being a tanker or anybody that is in the front lines, right? Infantry, we're part of infantry, the tankers, because we're trained with infantry. We fought side by side with the infantry. That job right there, man, is a lot of training, a lot of hours of training, and it takes a lot of out of you, because the training is a constant training, like a repeat after a repeat after a repeat, in which it becomes first to nature, but it's constant training when we do the I should say the severe training. You know, we'll be training for about 16 hours, 17 hours to get a little bit of sleep, maybe 18, and sometimes we don't get no sleep. And you train for about 2 days straight with no sleep, so it's a lot of time consuming. Because of the job, being in the front lines, it's a matter of life or death. So you have to train to the fullest because it's about your life, right? It's about your life. So you got to take the job seriously. And you're in the front lines, so you will see combat. Being a 19 kilo tanker on the Abrams tank, like I was, you will see combat. You will see action, whether it's offense or defense. They will call you. They will call you to go fight. Yeah, that's what we train for. We don't train to chit chat or argue with one another. No, we train only for one thing: eliminate the target. How we're going to overcome an obstacle. What if the enemy is too strong and they're coming? What do you do? Go back to a retreat a little bit, but then set up in a different area where we've already set up as a defensive position to fight them defensively. You know, we can go from offense to defense or from defense to offense. Yeah, all the ranges, uh, like in Fort Hood, man, tank table 12, was it a Blackwell multi-use range, Pilot Knob, Clabber Creek, Trap Nail multi-use range. That's all the ranges we were trained. Uh, and s- between each range we trained, we'd do maneuvers. So we're doing maneuvers, go to a range, finish the range, go do some more maneuvers, go to another range till we get to Clabber Creek range, in which you do platoon or company. You go do platoon. The whole platoon goes down range, hitting targets. So yeah, the training we do is pretty extreme, very dangerous. Like I said, uh, being a tanker is not for the light-hearted or the people because that job is about literally a matter of life or death. The tank is not the tank is built to destroy targets. That's what it's built for, and that was my job in the military for 10 years. Was a tanker, a weapon of, you could say, mass destruction, because the tank can exactly do that. So to these people that continue to mess with me, continue to disrespect me, you just don't know where I've been. You don't know what I've done. My tank's name was called Death Angel. That was the name of my tank. And just like the name of the tank, uh, we seen death out there because there was many lives that were lost from the enemy. They lost their lives when they faced uh, seven corps, or they saw the faces out there in the battle of Medina Ridge, and many lost their lives. Uh, when somebody dies, of course, there's death. Death is out there. You want to call them Green Reapers? They're out there collecting souls because I witnessed them. I've always been spiritual gifted to see the unseen. And that's one of the things that were out there in combat, working overtime was death. Death was out there collecting souls. There you go, brother Chris. Will let you know it's not for the faint of heart. Sometimes I mean, I see people close up, man, like maybe 4 or 5 feet away from me, and they're not here no more. And I don't want to go get too much in detail. The only thing I can say that people lost their lives out there. Uh, I don't want to go too much in detail, and people take my story out of context, trying to say I'm threatening them or something. But yes, it's not. It's one of the things that you have to live for the rest of your life. With that, what you had to do. But I thank God, right? For those somebody said, "Do I believe in Jesus Christ?" I thank God that I'm still here amongst the living, that I made it. You know, but there was many that didn't make it, right, from the enemy. They died out there many moons ago, 30 something years. I said 34, 35, somewhere around there. Uh, they died out there. They lost their lives. It was either them or us. Who had the strong will to survive the the scenario? I'm still here. Yes,
That's a
and I
cool.
am, and I am a proud American.
That's a cool
I'm
name
more
for a tent.
American than some of these individuals that keep on continuing to disrespect me. Just like Brother Chris Anderson is more American than those fools, because they never served. They never served the military. Uh, they want to call themselves American. We fought for our country, so we are more American than you, man, because we did fight for for everybody's freedom. But we placed our life on the line. That's the difference between veterans than a lot of people that wanted to respect us. They've never served, they never placed their life on the line. In all actuality, we're more American than you. So, in saying that, I'm a Hispanic. So this Hispanic guy is more American than somebody that's never served, like certain individual that always talking crap. Uh, yeah, I'm more American than y'all, man, because I fought for my country at least.
And cousin, also from where we were born and where we come from, we're even more Native American than certain people. Yep, yep. Those Native Americans where we come from, they were cannibals.
What was it? ¿Cómo se llamaba el nombre, primo, de los indios?
I can't remember I can't remember, man. But they were cannibals, man, and they their territory was from Bronzeville all the way up into like San Antonio and Austin and stuff, man. There was just one language spoken, and it belonged to the tribe that was from South Texas. I can't remember the name of them, man. The Tatankakoans, but I know they were. I know they were. They would eat people. They were kind of. They were kind of a cannibalistic tribe. You were RPG too. IED. Yes, it is. Chris, I've never served or had the honor to serve, but I respect veterans. Uh, I served on the streets, but I served nonetheless, man. Had my word as well, but not like y'all. So my hats off to y'all. Thank y'all for your service, man. Goes to both of y'all.
Yeah, Chris Anderson had him against the ropes big time. They didn't know what to say, you know.
They were asking him
Uh,
questions.
yeah, they didn't know how to answer to him because they couldn't bullshit him. Hey, trust me, just like he knows they're bullshitters, I know they're bullshitters. I know they're full of shit. Targeting people. We wouldn't be saying nothing about anybody if you would just leave us alone and stop trolling us. Nobody be saying nothing about the paranormal round table would be saying nothing about you. Spiritual encrypted encounters wouldn't be saying nothing. Nobody would be saying nothing about you, man. Nothing about your situation, nothing, anything. No, it's because you stalk us, man. You troll us. That's the only reason we say something about you because you can't stop trolling. You can't stop trolling. You keep on messing with us. So that's the reason that people say things to you about you. It's like
Yep.
you have some serious issues, man.
The
You
song
have
I can sing
the
right
ment
now.
a mentality of a 12-year-old boy.
You sound like a
You know,
singer right now. You talk too much, homeboy. You never shut up. Say you talk too much, and you never shut up. I wouldn't know what to think about that, Chris. Never in my wildest dreams would I see myself looking down the bad end of an RPG. Then again, I never dreamed of I'd be toeless, man. But I'm toeless. Exactly, walks with bear. Exactly.
when I was in the front line fighting the Battle of Medina Ridge, the biggest tank battle that was out there in Operation Desert Storm, the enemy, it was the stand, it was just the front line against their front line, which was a Medina Republican Guard, which was Saddam Hussein's elite army, elite guard. It was us against them. They were the best of the best, right? They were best of the best till they met us. The only thing I can tell you is when you see rounds coming directly towards your tank, but they lose velocity because they're out of range. They run out of velocity because that's as far as they can go when they land in front of you. But if that round will connect, you know, you can cause some destruction. I couldn't tell you how many rounds of the T-72 that they shot at us that would fall short of hitting us because it would run out of velocity. It was only a couple because the Abrams tank can shoot a lot faster than their tanks. Our tanks is their tanks they have to raise the gun to you, lower the gun to load the round, and then they pick it up and they shoot. We don't have to do that. So I seen like if something I seen like maybe two rounds that landed maybe like 500 feet in front of me in the sand because like I said, we could pump out more rounds than they could, that their tanks could.
Sup, exuberance? Oh wow, that's crazy. He was on a bike. Wow.
So yeah, I'm just sharing some stories. Maybe Brother Chris Anderson, if he wants to jump in here and share some of the stories that he would like to share, if he wants to. I'm not going to force him, but I'm just speaking in general of what I witnessed out there. Many lives were lost, especially when we went beyond beyond the game plan of the range that we're going to stay away from. That we had to go for further than the range. That's when people started coming out of the ground from underground bunkers, trying to shoot us with RPGs. They're trying to shoot us with the AK-47s. But you know, it's a tank. You ain't do nothing to a tank. But they're trying to hit the TC and the loader. You know, and that's what I had to do. What I had to do even then. You know, some people got run over. That's all I can say. That's all I can tell you. Some people would come out of underground bunkers or holes in front of the tank. That's 65 tons coming at you. You pop up from a hole, and the tank is right in front of you. You get hit. That's it. You're done for. That's a 65 tons hitting you right in the chest. Which the impact by that itself, it's not good. Just. I'm not trying to say everything that I witnessed, but yeah, it was pretty gruesome. Just put it that way.
Got squashed like a can of toothpaste.
He broke. You could say he broke in half. You get hit in the
Bone.
chest area, you get broken in half. 65 tons hits you like that. That's it. You're done for. And then the tank has many weapons. We had the 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 120 millimeter saber round and heat round. We had the 50 cal, the 240, plus our personal weapons. Our 9 mils, in which I had to use a bullet from the 9 mil of somebody that was able to jump on top of my tank, and I used that one bullet, one shot, one kill. I had to use a bullet, or else that guy would have shot my crew. What you're supposed to do an ammo count of how many rounds you used. When they were turning in the ammo count, I told them to add a 9 mil bullet. So they didn't believe me. My platoon sergeant thought that I was lying, and I showed them my rounds, counted them. I was missing a bullet. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna give you an Article 15 because you lost your bullets." And no, I used the bullet, and I was telling them how I used it. And I said, "Do you remember when our tank slowed down and it stopped?" And y'all saying over the intercom, "Why are we stopping?" Well, I took care of business. I had to eliminate somebody that jumped on the tank. So they didn't believe me. They went on the trail where the tank was, say in the middle of the track wheels. You're gonna find somebody in the center because that's where it fell. When I shot him, it fell right in the center of the tank. He's gonna have a bullet right here. They went over there. The first sergeant, the company commander, everybody got on the Humvee and went over there. When they came back, they didn't say nothing to me. They had that look in their face like, "Damn, he used that bullet like he said he did." So they didn't do nothing. Uh, I figured with something that valor like that, they should have gave me some kind of word or some kind of recognition of what I did out there. You know, mind you that when I opened my driver's hatch, they were shooting bullets all. They were trying to take me out. There was AK-47 bullets flying everywhere. I feel like Wonder Woman. I literally feel like Wonder Woman, right? The reason I say like I feel like Wonder Woman is because the bullets were ricocheting from the hole to the turret, right? Because the driver is on the hole, the turret is above me, right? So the bullets are ricocheting everywhere, and there was a lot of bullets, and none of them touched me. I felt that the Heavenly Father was looking out for me. As soon as I eliminated the target, I closed my hatch down and sped up and tried to catch up to the rest of the people that are up ahead.
Yeah, you were up there going, chinga tu madre, chinga tu
So the
madre.
bullets that were shooting them, and they were bouncing off the front slope, hitting the tank, and the tank is the front of the tank is real. It's built for impact, so they were just bouncing everywhere. The bullets, the ricocheting on the turret from the slope to the turret, bouncing all over the place. Luckily, I didn't hit. It looked like I mean, just like sparks everywhere around me, man. Luckily, none of the bullets ricocheted and hit me. My platoon sergeant's still alive, and he's on my friends list, and he remembers because and my lieutenant is still alive. I was on a lieutenant's tank. He's alive. He knows what I did. He just they never give me no recognition for that. That's like beyond bravery. You know,
Welcome, Pablo. I'm way behind on my chat.
did you ever catch any stray bullet fire during your service? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. but it was a straight bullets that were aiming at me.
What's up, John Robinson?
There was an incident where somebody we were doing training in Clever Creek, and we were doing a platoon run at nighttime. And I was at that time I wasn't a driver no more. I was a loader, and we had the red flag. You know, when you go hot, you know you have to have the red flag or a red chem light. That means that you're hot and you're ready to, you know, you have your bullets, everything's on fire, right? So I don't know, my spirit told me something, and I felt something, and I ducked down. When I ducked down, I stood up and I looked at the flag, and the flag had three holes in it, where somebody
Wow.
accidentally, I'll go like this, accidentally shot at me. Which what I mean by this is because there's no way they can make a mistake like that, man. There's no way a
But
tank can make a mistake like that. Is that gunner that shot at me, he knew what he was doing. So after the training, I took care of that problem. You know,
open UBS for me, please.
you know,
You almost got
had
fracked,
to take
cousin.
had to teach him a lesson in life. There's no way that somebody can make a mistake like that, man. Because the sights that the sight that the system the tank has is pretty good, man. They can't make a mistake like that. There's no way. The gunners especially, they cannot make a mistake like that. People, we call it friendly fire in the military. There was some friendly fire out there during Operation Desert Storm, where a tank got shot in the rear and the crew died. But it was in our company or battalion that it happened. Friendly fire from our left flank was happening, in which luckily I'm on a lieutenant's tank, so we're connected to the lieutenants are connected all the way to the general. So I was able to click on my CVC and say we're getting friendly fire on their left flank, friendly fire on their left flank, and they call a ceasefire from the choppers for those people that are from the left flank not to shoot, or else there could have been some casualties. But I said it through the mic because my lieutenant couldn't see what was going on. I could see everything because the smoke rises, so there was a lot of burning tanks. So there was a lot of smoke in the air. But as I'm low to the ground as a driver, so I was able to see everything for what was going on. That's how I was able to see the gen that was out there. Is there any questions from the people that are viewing that would like to ask me something before I continue? Because I could talk about all the things that I've experienced and seen out there. Any questions? Any questions from anybody? Yeah, there was friendly fire. The friendly fire exuberance we were getting, it was main gun round friendly fire. It was a main gun round that hit one of the tanks beside us that was burning already, and we were like maybe like 10, 15 feet away from it. When I seen the round hit that tank, I automatically said, uh, "See, you know, getting friendly fire, you know, from the left flank, you know, to ceasefire." It came that way, you know, and they were like, who's the one that said that? Who's the one that called for they called the ceasefire? It was me. I was just a driver, man. I was just a private. But you know, that's why we train the way we train to react to a situation. or something might happen for it not to happen. Yeah, we fought the Medina Republican Guard, brother Chris Anderson. I think you were. I don't know where you were located at. We were in the battle of the Medina Ridge, which was the biggest tank battle out there. I don't know where located at, if you were fighting along us or not, but we fought the Medina Republican Guard. Let me read some of the comments here. Did any of your squad mates witness or encounter the degenerate or deployment aid? Uh, I witnessed it. There was an incident that happened with one of my friends uh, before we went out there where, well, there's a couple incidents that I witnessed. We were in the Alpha Alpha, and my friend said he was going to go use the restroom. When he stepped out of the tank, I mean, out of the tent, that he seen some eyes looking at him. He got his 9 mil started shooting at it. So there, he was saying that the what he was saying that the devil was there. You know, the devil. You know, he was saying that the devil was there. So we got our night vision because it was nighttime. So we find a trace of blood on the sand. So I got my weapon and I'm going because I was pulling guard when this happened. So I got the M16 pointing and I'm looking through the sights and I see a body on the ground and I said identify yourself. So I start going towards the body that's on the ground and it was a camel. My friend had killed a camel out there, man. He said he said it was the devil, but he shot a camel. I mean, he didn't have his night vision on. He literally killed a camel. The camel was dead.
What a waste of camel toe.
But he said but the head of the camel hit him in the face, and I mean, imagine just feeling like a. And he said it's a devil. It's a devil. I mean, you can't see because it's so pitch dark out there from the burning oil wells. You can see your hand like this. So he felt the face of an animal. So he's saying it was the devil, and he freaking went off on it with his nine, and he killed it. Killed the camel. But that's how unprepared we were, as in night vision wise. That only one tank had one night vision. So out of the four members of the tank, only one person can use the night vision to see. We only have one pair of night vision each tank. It's not like every individual had a night vision. Only one night vision to a tank. Uh, I know I witnessed the degen out there, and I shared my story about how when after the guy that I shot, that fell in the tank, we kept on going forward, and people were still coming off the ground where the smoke was rising. I already did the for them to do that. We're getting friendly fire from the left flank. This one is seeing smoke rising, but I see something just standing in the air, and I'm looking at it. And I'm like, what the f is that? And I said, that's not no smoke. That's not a cloud. And I'm looking at it. It's just in the sky like this, like it's not moving. It's just in the air, and it looks dark, and he's just standing in the air like this. And I see all the smoke from the burning tanks going up in the sky. But this thing is just standing there, and it's like that's not no cloud, and that's not no smoke. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Right. And when I say that, I see it fly, where it's standing like this and it flies into one of the Medina Republican Guard soldiers. He had a white flag. He was giving up. There was a couple of people that had white flags that were giving up. They didn't want to fight, and they had the white flag, and the djinn went into that individual that had the white flag. His demeanor changed. He dropped the white flag, picked up a weapon, and pointed the gun, and he got shot. And then the djinn jumped from person to person to person, doing the same thing to each person, in which many people died because they would drop the white flags and pick up the weapons. So yeah, they died out there. They did not make it to live another day, all because of the djinn. He was out there. I consider the djinn like a DDN, but like a soul collector. That's what he was doing, collecting souls. It's kind of like smoke, but not smoke. It looks like a dark shadow figure just in the air. I would say more of a spirit, but it's a dark energy, which could look like smoke, but it's a dark energy which looks like a shadow, and it can move like smoke because it's in spirit form and it can travel pretty fast. It'll go into somebody's vessel, possess a vessel, make the vessel do whatever it wants it to do, just like you use those soldiers to pick up the weapon. Once the vessel got destroyed, well, that's the soul it collected. Then it jumps on to the next victim or the next person, and on to the next, and on to the next. I did see a lot of people come back from the war that were acting not themselves, that they were acting like if they had the gin in them. Very, how should I say? You could tell there was something wrong with them. The demeanor had changed as individuals that I knew them, but of course we were in combat, so I would think maybe it was the combat. It was the combat that they were feeling the effects from the war. But I feel some of these individuals had a negative attachment of the gin in them.
Somebody needs to get rid of In Your Face 300 because he's saying lock him up with Diddy.
I got him. He's gone.
I'm always watching, cousin. I'm always watching.
I think I got rid of him. Can you see the comments video?
Yeah, he's the last thing he put was a smiley face, but I don't see him posting anything else.
Let's see if I could get the chat back on here. Okay, hit the wrong button. Uh, we can do it like that too. Look, primo. There's a different way to do
Okay.
it with the chat, but I'm trying to get the chat back over here. She's not letting me for some reason.
Yeah, my chat is working, but can somebody post something, please, to see if the chat is working?
Wait up, primo. I think I did something here. Uh, I don't know what happened. There we go. I think I fixed it. There we go. We're back on track. I think.
Yeah, I see it, exuberance. I see it. thank you, behind the box.
What happened?
I'm thanking exuberance because he asked if I see his post, and I see it. The chat is working.
Yes, we have thermal image on the night visions, or night vision. The tank has night vision. The driver has night vision. Because he uses night vision to drive at nighttime. And we have the night vision goggles
Thank
on
you,
tanks.
Walker Bay.
Well, back then, Renner says, took 10 minutes to get out of my parking lot. I backed up, and when I went forward, my wheels were spinning. Jesus Christ got me home. Amen, brother.
Mhm. I'll be honest, man. I haven't moved my truck all day. I'm not trying to be a Klingon and say this is a good day to die.
I hope you all enjoying the conversation here with Soren Sias, and you know, just talking, man, talking in general. I've seen a lot of things out there, man. I had a lot of, when you witness what's on the ground and what you see, there's images that will never you never forget. There was no, I could say some things in detail, but I just don't want people taking my thing out of context like they do, you know. But this is for spiritual encrypted encounters.
It's been snowing since this
Yeah.
morning over here beyond the box.
Buenas noches, Jaime Aranis.
Oh, he's in here? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. What's
Yes,
up, Jaime?
he just popped up.
¿Qué pasquis, vato? Yeah, it's been frozen since this morning. Exuberance started snowing around 7. It's been snowing all day. It's still snowing.
It's throwing in Fort Worth.
Yeah, it's been snowing all day, man.
Oh man, not
My
not here.
dog, my dog finally got to see her first snow. She was running around the yard like an idiot.
She blended in with the
Yeah,
snow.
man. A little while ago, I let her out, and I was sitting there calling her, man. I couldn't see her, and then I looked down, and she's standing right in front of the door, but she's white and not moving, so I couldn't see her.
Yeah, I think I remember you, Sister Brenda. I mean, when you're a security guard, I remember you at the location. You know, I think you had one of those reputations. You were a tough security guard. Sister Brenda, man, she didn't play. If I remember correctly, because I remember you, that was that's one person, that's a security guard you don't want to mess with, because she will take you down. So
Woo!
there was people that she had. I'm here to say it. She had a reputation of a security guard, not playing around with people. If somebody's acting up, she would handle the situation.
She likes to go hands on. Woo!
Yeah, I remember, man. Sister Brenda, when she was working for the police and doing security, but they will say that, hey, you don't want to play around with her. Yeah, on the weekends. Yeah, I remember you.
Reminds me of when I used to work for Smith Protection, man. I did the security thing.
I mean, she would literally do that, man. and she had a rep. Like she didn't play around, man.
We are listening
Like
to
you know when
stories
somebody has a
from
reputation because of what they
when
do.
he
Yeah,
was in the army.
yep. She was a cop during the week and that on the weekends.
Oh, so you always had some handcuffs?
I know, just Jesse. I tell you, man, she had a reputation, man. I remember. I think it was. I can't remember how old it was, but they were like, "Hey, watch out for the." I think at one time I seen her freaking do something to somebody. Arrest somebody, put them in handcuffs because they're acting belligerent. Yeah, she was tough. She didn't play.
Oh, really? That's wild. Beyond the box. You think that's how they blew up that transformer in Watauga?
She said I was in their building. I was a bulldog. Yep. She said she still puts people in handcuffs. Man.
Hmm. Is Smurfy still here, man? I haven't seen him post anything in a bit.
Smurfy? I don't know, man. He's looking for Papa Smurf.
Ah, there you go, runner. She says she still do it. Yeah, you said that.
Renner says, I love a woman who enjoys handcuffs. LOL. Yeah, Sister Brenda knows exactly where I live when I used to live in Elms Grove. She knew the location, and she knew the location where I took the video of the lycanthrope or shapeshifter skinwalker where it's turning his head because it was where she worked. She would work at the club that was right beside there by the creek. She said she would hear things coming out of the voices and sounds coming from the creek area. Think they would close the club like around 2 or 3 in the morning.
I had some that were peerless. Beyond the box. I think I had two
She
sets
said
of
she
those
has six
peerless.
sets of cuffs.
Yeah, I had two sets, man. They were both peerless.
Sets.
Yeah, you look like the type that would runner on
Renner,
several wood.
Renner CEOs.
Yeehaw!
Different whip.
Yeehaw!
Chris Anderson said I have duct tape and zip ties. What the?
All right, now we're going a little bit too far with that.
Watch out. Corner to come might get excited.
Or the gay wizard. There you are, Smurfy. I was wondering where he was at, man.
How you doing, Smurfy?
Look out, man! They're trying to steal your girl, man. They're offering whips and chains
Beyond the
right
Buck
now.
says I have one of the whips also. Oh shit. Smurfy said all he got is cool whip. Oh my God.
Yeah, like it's snowing right now. Exuberance. You go to Walmart, man. You better go gladiator style, man, because you're gonna have to fight for whatever you find since there's snow on the ground. Lord help you if you need some toilet paper.
Will people be fighting for all that?
Yep.
How much snow have y'all got over there, Steven?
I think we got more than a foot, Primo. We were supposed to. Runner said we were supposed to get about 2 feet. No, not Runner. Morgan.
Don't see aquel pendejo si he's gonna think it's freaking soda and shit.
You're gonna be con un pinche big old pipote running down the street.
You're gonna get brain freeze, no?
hmm This dog of mine wore itself out, man. It just been sleeping since I brought it from the inside. I got dog tracks all over my yard, man, where it's been running everywhere.
See some of the comments here.
Yeah, Smurfy, that's what I told this person I was talking to, man, earlier. I said, man, I ain't touched no ass in a long time. Well, not since a little while where my finger went through the toilet paper. Yes, I know, Morgan. It's been all day, all day. I'm gonna have to put my dog in to pull the sled so I can go get a soda or something from the convenience store.
You be like the Grinch.
Yep. What was that beyond the box? What doesn't feel well? Yeah, yeah, that's right, Jaime. They do. Yep. One ply. It's 40 and raining over there, Chris Anderson. I'm telling you, runner, he's got issues, man. He likes to finger himself. Smurfy. Oh, your puppy. Yeah, your puppy's probably taller than my puppy. Oh, he still hurts. I'm sorry. He exposed to too much of himself, right, Exuberance? Se está metiendo el dedo. Why don't you just get a corn cob? Don't forget, it takes three to clean yourself with them, Smurfy. You need two yellow ones and a white one. Two yellow ones go first, and the white ones to spot check to make sure you did a good job.
Jeez. I'll be right back, cousin.
Man. My dad used to say that only a real man knows how many corn cobs it takes to wipe your butt. He said it was three. The yellow ones to do the job, and then the white one to spot check. Oh, she dropped. She came. She came to stand when they're grooming her. Or drop weight. Para que mires, papi. Un hombre sabe con cuántos usas para limpiarte el pupis. Hey, Smurfy. If we ever meet face to face, bro, don't shake my hand. We'll just do the Japanese thing. Te andas agarrando todo el cucus clown ese. Oh, that's messed up, man. Did you give him an earful for dropping your dog? Supposed to be a professional. Wow. Yeah, I think my dog is bigger than yours. She weighs 9 pounds. Well, that's what happens when you're full of cheat, Smurfy. Yeah, no. That's Smurfy. Yeah, Smurfy, we ain't never shaking hands, man. Sorry. Is he hurt really bad? Is one of his legs messed up? Well, there you go, beyond the box. Now you know when you meet Smurfy, watch out for his hands. So it's on his mustache, huh? Look out, Runner. It's in your mustache, man. So I hope everybody's keeping warm tonight, wherever you may be located. Because, like I said, it's been snowing all day over here, man. You can see I got my beanie, my white T-shirt, because I'm gangster like that, and a thermal underneath. Yeah, if she dropped him from a big height, then he probably messed up one of his legs beyond the box, especially if he's a Chihuahua. I don't know if Smurfy's fingers are clean. That's right, Smurfy. I mean, Runner. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. There's no way you could put like a little ace bandage around your dog's foot, the one that he keeps lifting up beyond the box, and wrap him up. All you need is two little lollipop sticks. If he's a little Chihuahua, you can stop it from moving. Yeah, that's not very clean, Smurfy. Neither is the one that you buy in Matamoros or Las Flores, you have to be careful what you eat. And please, please, please don't drink the water, man. I'll tell you a funny story, man. When my brother and sister went to get me from Raymondville in 2018, they were staying at one of the hotels there and they were eating breakfast. She walked right up to the coffee maker, just poured herself a cup of coffee and sat down to drink it. Uh, we left. She didn't even make it to the checkpoint in Sarita before she had to go because they made the coffee with Raymondville City water. Nobody drinks that. So she got there and ran out of the Tahoe to the porta potty they had there. And then she came out. She barely made it to the rest area, man. We had to keep stopping there every 15, 20 minutes because she had to go to the bathroom for drinking Raymondville water. So it's his hip. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, really bad. Welcome back, cousin.
They're
We've
reading
been
the comments.
we've been on the air for an hour and 41 minutes, cousin.
Yeah, I was thinking about just doing like a 2-hour show tonight. What do you think?
I think it
Or
would be a
can we
good
do?
year. I have a 27% left.
Yeah. So I was thinking about 2-hour show. Then tomorrow we have a big show tomorrow. So you might want to bring the charger or bring the plug, because we're gonna have brother. What's his name? Melvin? Is it Melvin?
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, man.
Hopefully,
I'll charge this and the tablet. If this goes dead, I'll jump on this, but it'll be under Guadalupe Carvajal.
yeah. I will have to unblock you. I think it's blocked. You're
Yeah, you blocked me that other day. That
on
you
restraining.
you got mad at when you made the peace offering that you got mad at that guy and he said that he had weapons and I posted as Lupe Carvajal that I was a weapon and you said you're not a weapon and you blocked me.
Uh, I don't see you blocked there.
Well, then it's not blocked then. I think Morgan or somebody unblocked it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. At some Mexican restaurants, Smurfy, that's what they call a lukewarm tortilla, vato. So vaqueada. I'll be right back, cousin.
The the military, sometimes the military food will make you feel that way. As soon as you eat it, it comes right out of your body. When I was over out there, they gave us, they said they were going to have steaks. So we got excited because they were going to have steaks and baked potato. We went over there to check out the steaks, and the steaks look green. They didn't even look like steak meat. Only God knows what kind of meat it was. We ate it, and it just upset our stomach. Straight to the restroom. It's going to be. He said he wants to do it around the same time frame, 11 o'clock. He wants to do the live around 11. He said it's a good time for him because he's got is his I think his day off. So he wants to do a live tomorrow at 10. Hopefully, I'll send him a message during the day so he won't forget. And he's gonna have the floor. tomorrow to speak whatever he wants to speak about. You used to get chickens and fried bread from the Iraqis. I think they like making I think I remember going to a location where they had like it was an it was a location where they were making burgers and hot dogs for the soldiers, but it was a compound that the military took over and then made it into a location where we could watch movies, go talk on the phones, with whoever's back home, make phone calls, and they had all you can eat hot dogs and hamburgers. After after the war, when we were waiting to get sent back to Germany.
We're thinking maybe 11 exuberance. I don't know if cousin Abe wants to go earlier with the stream tomorrow since Melvin's gonna be.
Nova said 11 is fine. Is a good time for him. That's what he said. So yeah, it's a must see tomorrow. We're gonna have Millman. He's got a lot of things to share with. I think it was here when it was me, Melvin, and cousin Jesse and brother Josh. So this time we're just gonna have and Joel. I think this time we're gonna have just Melvin.
Melvin. Yeah, man. I'll be honest, man. When I was working that security gig I had, man, uh, there was another guard that worked my post before I got there. He was a reservist, man. He would bring me boxes of MREs, man. I love that, man. I love all those MREs, man.
Oh yeah, they have one called Chicken a la King. I mean, they're different now, but when I was in, let me see, maybe Anderson can help me name of them. All of them. There was one that had beef stew. There was one that was had a Frankfurter in there, like a hot dog. There was one called oh man, omelet. It had an omelet in it with ham. Man,
There's
I
a
can't remember all of them, but one had spaghetti.
Yeah, I love the spaghetti one.
Uh,
Yeah.
let's
There's
see,
a place. There's a place here in Fort Worth that's
corned
a
beef hash
surplus.
was one of them. It was like
Yeah,
I think there was like 12 that would come in the MRE case
yeah,
because it was
and
for the crew. So we'll get one for one meal, one for each meal or something like that. Or yeah, 12. Three, we get a meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. MRE.
yeah. There's a surplus over here in Fort Worth, man, where they sell boxes of the MREs, man. They sell MREs. They sell the Army Navy belts.
They do have
They
an
got
expiration on them though, so you have to be careful to make sure you check the expiration on the MREs.
they got
I remember
they
eating
got
T-Rats. T-Rats,
remember.
man. Now that one right there, they're in like an aluminum can, and they have so much ingredients in it, like preservatives. I remember they were eating chicken breast. They warmed it up. It was T-Rats. You warm it up with hot water, right? The I guess they have warmed it up and freaking the casing on it when they opened it said 1969. So we're eating a T-Rat that was all the way from 1969, people.
Oh wow, that's a old one, man. That's about as old as you.
T-Rat, a T-Rat. Yes, yeah. Just put it this way: they have a T-Rat that for breakfast they had egg, sausage, sausage and potato. I remember a piece of that fell on the ground. I ate my food and I had to go to the restroom right after I ate it. When I came back to see where it fell down, there was ants on it, but they were all dead.
Oh wow.
Red ants. It killed all the red ants. So only God knows what the hell was in there.
Yeah, they sell a bunch of military hardware. I mean, they got Kevlar helmets, they got vests, they got combat boots. Um, Anything that's military, they have it there, man. I bought a little bullet that's like a keychain. I don't wear it anymore, but it's in my room somewhere.
My favorite MREs that I like to eat was a beef stew. Everybody would give me the beef stew, and I like the omelet. I would crush up the crackers in there, warm it up on the back of the tank. The back of our tank was like a oven, bro. We turn on the tank, we put our MREs there, warm it up, let it boil. Again, we open it up, and then we would put the crackers in there, and some. It would come with a little bottle of Tabasco sauce. Put that sucker in there, tear it up.
Yeah, my favorite were the spaghetti and the ravioli and the first one you mentioned, man. I
Chicken alla
remember.
cream.
Yeah, man, I would buy like 2 or 3 cases of MREs from that food every week, man. That's all I would eat at lunch.
Was you in the military?
Yeah, he was a reservist.
Then my lieutenant was always making tea, you know, with the sun. So it'd be so hot in the desert. So we make hot tea, like the tea with the sun. It would you could make tea.
That sun tea
I
is
would never
delicious,
drink.
man.
Yeah, I would never drink the tea. I mean, because the areas we're at, there's all kinds of freaking chemicals out there.
Mm.
The tea might become like a chemical tea. So screw that. You know, they had mango juice. That would send me straight to the crapper, man. The mango juice, mango juice. That's all that's what they were drinking over there. A lot of mango juice. Till they start
Yeah,
bringing
man.
pineapple juice. I say, hey, now we're talking some pineapple juice or orange juice. But for a while, it was nothing but mango juice. Mango juice. I think they had banana juice, but mango juice was one of the ones they would always bring to us. That's
Hey, man, you want to cripple a carbohydrate, man? The only way you can cripple a carbohydrate, dude, is give him apple juice. We'll be in the head for days, dude. Yeah, we don't drink apple juice, man. That's not carbohydrate friendly.
I got 2 bottles of apple juice there, primo. Hook you up.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, dude. I'm good.
It's the sugars. A lot of the sugars that are in a lot of the stuff, man. Then they give us some cigarettes, right? A pack of cigarettes that they had from the they got from the Iraqis or whatever. I mean the Kuwaitis, and it was like a joint, but it was in a joint. And I grabbed one of the suckers. A little bug came out of it. It was running on the cigarette. I said, "Hell no, I ain't smoking that." The freaking cigars had bugs in them. It's like, screw that.
I remember
I don't
Uncle
know what
Tony
was
used to
in it.
smoke Winchesters. Yeah, yeah, they did, Chris.
Yeah, yeah. It was the brown cookie, the brown like a brown cookie thing that it had in there, like a chocolate cookie.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I liked about those meals. That most of those dinner meals came with a dessert.
Yeah, but it affects your stomach because in a very bad way.
Yeah, Well, I was a younger man back then, man. It's been man. I think the last time I worked security was 90, 94, 95. Man. I was had a better system back then.
It wasn't a cigarro. It was like
A churro.
it was a nicotine in it, bro. It was like some kind of leaf in it, like a leaf. And when I was gonna spark it up just to see what it was about, a freaking little bug came running from inside and was on top of it, man. Looked like a little crab or some sort. It's like screw that. I got rid of the pack. So I ain't smoking that shit. It had bugs in it. I
Quit,
know.
quit, quit teabagging Smurfy, runner. Come on, man. Hey, runner. At least it wasn't a chocolate bandit mask.
Yeah, the
Four more minutes.
MREs, it messes up your stomach, man. When I'll go to a feel problem the first 2 weeks, I'll take my own stuff, man. So if I would eat something, it would be just fruits for the fruits that they were bringing for breakfast. I really wouldn't mess with the food that they were bringing. You know, I'll go like a week or 2 weeks without eating. I'll have my little tuna and cans of tuna start kissed and stuff that I were bringing, and I would eat that, but I wouldn't eat. It's like the last 2 weeks is when I will eat the food that they were bringing, but I would normally give my food away to the soldiers. I would lose weight out there. I would do that like in a form of fasting. You know what I'm saying? Just to lose weight, and to be sharp, like mental wise.
Hashish. Nah, man. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I know what hashish is. Hashish. They had that in Germany. I never smoked hashish, but I've seen people that smoke the hashish, and man, those people will be like, it'll affect them hard, dude. They just be laughing and laughing and laughing and pointing at you. You could tell they're on something because they didn't have marijuana over there, so they had hashish. It's like brown primo, and they smoke it.
And I think that's probably all the THC that they get from bacon marijuana. It turns black like a goo.
The Germans would smoke the hashish at the park in front of the Cheers bar. You could see them in a circle, and they're just passing around the hashish, smoking it. It's like I'll just go get my beer. I didn't want to mess with that stuff. The people that I see mess with this stuff, they will be, I guess, high. Some people will be dropping acid over there.
I dropped a lot of
And
acid, man.
wait. I think somebody's getting excited with the conversation. Somebody's getting all these fake profiles ready because we're
Uh
talking
oh.
about drugs here.
You look, I remember back in '67 when I did the hashish.
The
I
Germans
was
would do
only
a lot of
4 months
hashish.
old. I was only four
Well,
months
they have
old. Baby.
they have that the river that is drug that you can smoke. You can do any drug on that river. What is it called? By Berlin. It's a that you can get on a boat and you can do any drugs because it's legal.
Yes, I mean
It's starting to,
It's the black THC that's left after you burn marijuana in a pan in the oven.
it's kind of like those uh I don't know, man, those Kuwaitis, man, the old fellas that be smoking those, what do you call them? The what do they call them? Those things with the pipes that stick out?
The hookahs, man.
The hookahs. They be smoking the hookahs over there, man. There was an old man. He was smoking a hookah, and he told me to join him. To join to join him. I was like, hell no, I ain't smoking that. He wanted me to smoke with him.
Smurfy, you never dream of making out with Runner?
That's one of the things that they had there, and the German cigarettes, like the Marlboros or anything that they had, like from the U.S., they're real like they're not fresh like the what we will get. They were fresh at the commissary. So you could they'll give us a little card when I was in Germany that you could get a certain amount of cigarettes and a certain amount of bottles of liquor. So I wouldn't drink liquor and I wouldn't smoke cigarette. So it was a friend of mine that was a Philippine guy named Cordero. Everybody had a nickname for him. They call him Cordero and the 40 Thieves because he's always stealing stuff. Had the sticky fingers. So he would always come to me about you can use my card. I said sure. Let him use it. He would come every month. He would come and ask me for it. Then one day he invited me to go to his house for Thanksgiving. And I said, man, you don't have to invite me. Yeah, I want you to invite me in. So he took me to his house. He had a big old duck, big old like not a turkey, like a duck or goose or something. Giant shrimps. I mean, huge shrimp. And I'm looking at like, man, where did you get this? He got all this food prepared, man, and he had another special dish over there where it was like meat with rice, white rice. And so I'm inviting you because it's because of you that we got all this. He said, I use the cigarettes and the liquors, and I went out there to the black market and I got all this out there. I made deals. So I mean, it looked like a feast, bro, like this giant shrimps and all this kind of stuff. So he said, but in my tradition, is this Filipino. He said, we need to eat this here. We got to eat this first over here. A bowl of this, and then we'll go to the main meal. It's tradition. So I'm over there, and I got this white rice, steamed white rice, and he gave me some meat and put it in there and mixed it up. And I started eating it. I was eating it, and he's like, "How's it taste?" I said, "It tastes pretty good." And he was eating it, and he kept on looking at me, and he said it with a smile. "How's it taste?" I said, "It tastes pretty good, man." And he started laughing, right? Started laughing, and it's like, "Why are you laughing?" No, 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 no. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. I said, "Man," and I'm looking at the meat. I said, "What's up with this meat, bro?" Say, "You playing a trick on me or something?" And he's like, "Nah, don't worry about it. We're gonna go eat the food over here, the shrimp." And I said, "Man, you better tell me straight up, man. What's up? What's up with this food?" They're like, "Well," he said, "You know what a dog is?" I said, "Yeah, I know what a dog is." That's what you just said was dog. Man, freaking I wanted to throw up and stuff. But then he said he was playing around, but I still lost my appetite. So I didn't get to eat the giant shrimp that he had, nor the big geese or whatever it was that he had on there. It wasn't a turkey, but it was pretty big. Uh, I guess he got it. Somebody catered it to him. Guess he he sold the cigarettes
And the
and the
whiskey.
liquor at the black market, man. But yeah, he was his name was Cordero. I call him Cordero and the 40 Thieves. They said he
Mhm.
don't let him in your room. They would tell me don't let him in your room because if he goes in your room, you could be standing by the wall. He's still gonna wind up missing something. He's that fast, man. They would tell me you're the one that missing out of your room.
Well, at least they
When
do.
I was we were out there, uh, after the war, I'm at a shower point, taking a shower, and he's right beside me in the other stall of the shower point. I got some soap in my eye. I close my eyes to rinse off my eye, open my eye. My soap dish is missing with my soap. I look, I look in the bottom like that. I don't see no soap dish or no soap. I said, where's my soap dish? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. He was the only one there, man. After that, then I knew that he had sticky fingers. So yeah.
Good, huh? Cousin, at least he didn't offer you any balut while you were eating with him.
And he what?
Balut.
What's that, primo?
Well, it's a Filipino delicacy, man. It comes in an egg. You crack the top open, and then you eat the little baby duck that's in there.
Look, we got a sister Madeline here. How you doing, sister Madeline?
Yeah, we're at 2 hours and 6 minutes, cousin. I got 14%.
Alrighty.
So
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
sharing
have
some
to.
stories. I went from a little bit to a little bit to a little bit. But basically, all I'm saying here is we never start nothing here on spiritual encrypted encounters. It's something we finish it. That's just the truth. We don't go troll anybody or target anybody. Not unless they're doing something to us, we might do something back, to as in defense. But we don't go troll anybody in their channels just to see what we find on them to use it against them. I don't got time to listen to somebody that's a liar, anyways. So I haven't watched that fool speak or say anything in any of his shows or whatever because I don't got time to listen to somebody that's a freaking liar. That's why, and I'll say it again, it's nothing dealing with that I target you because of your son. It's just I'm just giving you an example why you don't got your son because of the shitbag that you are. You do freaking continue to do the evil works that you do. You never have them in your possession. I'm just letting you know right now because everything that you do, you dwell in evil. That's all you're gonna. There's nothing positive that's gonna come out of that. God is not gonna bless you with anything. I'm just being honest with you. And keep on listening to that crazy Dana Ortega. God is not gonna bless you, man. I'm just letting you know. He's not gonna bless you. See, forbidden chicken. But if you're gonna go, Primo, you can say your farewells, and I can continue for a little bit longer.
All right, cousin. Well,
Just
ladies and gentlemen,
trying to catch up
my
to the comments.
my time
You're
is
not
up.
always that far behind.
My time is up, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you on the next one. Thank you for stopping by and spending time here with us. Had a little laugh, heard some war stories, and may the Lord protect you while you sleep, and may your day be filled with blessings. This is Jesse signing off.
No,
Bye,
Primo.
cousin. Bye, everyone.
Yes. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, just because I defend myself and place evidence out there doesn't mean that I'm trolling somebody or messing with somebody. I'm just defending myself when somebody targets me on my channel as a common troll or say something stupid, right? That's why I do what I do. And I know that's one of the reasons why a lot of people do that to this individual because he likes trolling people. He wants to talk crap with his fake profiles. And then when we defend ourselves against him, he don't like it. Trying to say that it's in my imagination. No, it's you, asshole. It's been you, asshole. Uh, that's been playing games with me for over freaking 3 years now. I just want to know. When are you gonna man up so I can make you my puta? For those that know, for those that know, you can look it up. I just want to make you my puta, teach you a lesson of a lifetime. 3 years of you trolling me and harassing me. That's all I want to do. I want you to man up. Stop hiding behind women or freaking crazy women. Talking you're a victim. You ain't a victim of shit. And I got the proof on my phone. And I'm going to continue to expose your how you are as an individual. You say you've made fun of of me as a person. You've made fun of me of my service. So if we ever cross paths, your ass belongs to me. I'm just letting you know right now. Your ass belongs to me, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it. There's nothing that anybody can do about it. You're gonna go crying on your channel tomorrow talking about Abel's threatening you. No, I'm not threatening you. I'm just making a promise because you done crossed the line. You're talking about people are targeting for a year. You've been messing with me for over 3 years, almost 4 years, man, and you still can't stop with your stupidity playing the childish games. Like I said, you request fast, your ass is mine. I'll teach you a lesson of a lifetime, boy. A lesson of a lifetime for disrespecting me, disrespecting all the women you disrespected, being a deadbeat dad. Teach you a lesson of a lifetime. Man up, man up. I want to see how crazy you really are. You know, you want people to think you're crazy. You ain't shit. Just so you're a shit, a liar. You lie a lot. I've done told you numerous times to stop trolling me. You continue. You're deadbeat dad, piece of shit. Especially when you want to talk shit about women or trying to paint them to be a certain way. It's all right. If they can defend their honor, I will defend their honor. So God forbid we cross paths because we cross paths, your ass is mine. I'm letting you know right now. Letting you know your ass is mine. If we cross paths, your ass is mine. So you know what? Where you're going, your ass is gonna belong to somebody else. Me, I'm just 3 years of bullshit, or almost 4 years that you've been trolling me. It's all right. We'll teach you a lesson of a lifetime. They ain't gonna be able to protect you. Janice ain't gonna be able to protect you. Uh, the Teletubby fairy ain't gonna protect you. Dodger Roger ain't gonna be able to protect you. The cream Tales from the Crypt ain't gonna be able to protect you. If you cross paths, you're gonna know who Sgt Sias is. You will meet Sgt Sias that day. The combat veteran that you've insulted, you will meet that combat veteran, and you I will teach you a lesson of a lifetime, boy. There's nothing that you can say or do to prevent that anymore. I won't take you to school. I'm going to take you to school and teach you a lesson your daddy couldn't teach you. The lesson that he could teach you is of respect. I'm going to teach you about what respect is all about. You're going to learn the hard way. So keep on taking things out of context that people are targeting you and all this stuff, man. I'm telling you, we crossed paths. I didn't even want to say nothing to you, man. I'm just gonna. It's it. Gonna be on. I'm just being honest. That's it. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. And then you disrespect it. You disrespect me. I'm a combat veteran. You're disrespecting every brother that served in the military. So you might have more enemies than you think already because you disrespect one of us. You're disrespecting all of us. So you know how you like drawing those circles, the little circles, circles on you right now. I have a lot of friends that tune in. They're combat veterans. They know about your scumbag ass. They all want a piece of you. Yeah, nobody cares about that. The only thing we care about is that, you know, go get a life, man. Fucking go work, do something, do it, get a job, get two jobs, do something. But you keep on doing what you're doing, it won't catch up to you. Like I said, it's all a matter of time. That's how karma works. Comes back to you one way or another. If there's anybody viewing here, there's taking all this as evidence of Michael because you've been tracking him because of what he's dealing with the courts. Yeah, you can look into my whatever here at Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. This has been happening for about 3 years, where this guy's been coming at me with fake profiles. 3 years and he don't stop. Then he goes off and being disrespectful. I try to tell him get to the job so he can take care of his son, and he don't want to do that. He just wants to mess with people. I believe he has multiple personalities. He's got issues that don't scare me. Like I said, I've been in combat. All I'm saying is, this guy is got some serious mental issues, and he shouldn't be around children. This is a combat veteran speaking to whoever's there listening or tuning in. I keep little Hunter in prayer because of fear for his life, because of his father, the way he is. He's got some serious mental issues. Not that I'm afraid of him as a man, because I'll take care of those mental issues. But he's not right. He's not right up all up there. Look at the things that he does. Messes with people. That dude has some mental issues. He's not even about the troll profiles anymore. About trolls, they're just making an excuse. It's about that he's got mental issues, different personalities. Well, they can't break the Heavenly Love Foundation. They can't break it at all. All I'm saying is, if there is somebody here that's keeping an eye on them and getting information they can use in the court of law for the custody that is going through, I'm more willing to share all the screenshots I got and all the conversation I have with this individual and the things that he's doing. That he's not fit to be a parent. He's not fit to be a parent. Just like the people that are around him, they're not fit to have the jobs that they supposedly have because they're crazy. They're insane in the freaking head. Yeah, he's the one that has a lack of hygiene. Why do you think his son got taken away from that home? That home was filthy. That home was filthy, full of trash. You know, they went in there and checked that out. It's like, oh hell no, this is not a safe environment for the child to be in. They took him because he wants to live like a freaking scumbag. Uh, dirty casa mugrosa, cosa mala. Dirty house, bad things. He's infested with roaches. Don't know what a bar of soap is. Don't know what a toothbrush is. Lack of personal hygiene. And I'm glad that the son is with Sister Melissa, that he's with Sister Melissa, and she's taking care of him. He looks very happy. So how come you can be happy for your son that he's in a safer environment and tying up your well, you probably don't have no bill because you got a big belly, but at least man up, work 2 or 3 jobs and start paying child support. Instead about worrying about selling little duckies or trying to give somebody a bad reputation, get a freaking job, man. Start being responsible for that child. You brought him into this world. I'm just got out his truth. They hate it when we speak the truth here in spiritual encrypted encounters. They don't like when we speak the truth. That's how the CPS works. If somebody calls the CPS, right, or they hear that somebody is being an unfit parent, aka Stephen Michael, they go do an investigation to see the only thing the CPS cares for is the health and welfare of that child, wherever the children are living in the home. And that's why he got taken away because the conditions of of where he was living was not to par. So if there's anybody to blame, it's himself for being a dirtbag and not keeping his house clean. I mean, how many women live in the house, bro? Then you have a sister that lives with you. You got your mom that lives with you, and your was a daughter or niece or whatever the hell she is, and you can keep it clean. You can keep it clean with that many people living in there. I have a picture of when they supposedly was searching for a Bigfoot, and the sister was recording inside the truck, and she said, "I think I see the booger." You see something moving on the screen, and it looks like it's climbing a tree, but it wasn't a Bigfoot. It was a cockroach inside the truck because he was recording from the inside, running on the windshield and going up the windshield. It was a big ass roach, and that's crazy if your house is infested with roaches and your vehicle is infested with roaches. Yeah, roaches, man. You can probably try to bush a female, but you ain't gonna put a bush at me. I raised my son by myself as a single parent, and I had to run in with the CPS one time. One time that somebody I don't know what happened, but they came because the people where I lived, the management, they didn't want me to be there, right? Living in Elms Grove, so they called the CPS to try to find a way to get rid of me. But my house was clean and everything, and The CPS couldn't do nothing. They tried to be a-holes. I know how they can be, but they didn't have nothing to go with, so they left me alone. All I'm saying, I know how they work. I'm just saying, if all these people live in the same household, how can you not keep the house clean, man? You got what, three females, two females, three females. Now you only include yourself with a female, four females. Uh, you can keep the house clean. You can keep the house clean that your son gets taken away because of the conditions of the home, plus everything else, the surface stuff. Yeah, I raised my son since he, since I was like around two and a half. He's still with me and my son. There we go. We got rid of this divorce chick. I done had enough of her. Uh, I believe she's one of them trying to talk in favor of Dirty Ike. Uh, so I booted her ass out here. Bye bye. I haven't said nothing, done nothing, but I seen what she was saying, and then adios, hasta la vista. I don't want to hear you defending a deadbeat dad. So y'all can say whatever the hell you want to say, but y'all know that your house was dirty that day that CPS showed up, and I'm more sure it's in the documents that the house they're gonna say was unfit for the child to live in there. Plus everything else that has surfaced up in the past 2 years already. You said to your viewers 2 years ago when you were messing with me for a whole year, have been messing with me. And I told, look, Mike, stop messing with me because normally when people mess with me, bad things happen to them. Not that I'm going to do anything, but they're just part of karma. No, I suggest just leave me alone, let me do my thing. No, you continue to mess with me. What happened? Around October timeframe, 2 years ago. What happened, Mikey? Your son got taken away from you and went to his mother. So that Christmas, 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago, your son got taken away, spent it with his mother. This Christmas, you said to the viewers that your son was going to come back. Who did he spend Christmas with? With his mother, and he's still with his mother. And he's going to continue to. It's going to continue to happen that way, whether you like it or not. You sooner or later you're going to have to pay the piper. There's something that you're hiding that you're not telling the people, and you know what it is. Well, we all know what it is. You're going to have to face the piper soon. Might as well get it out of the way. Start this journey that you got to go through. Sooner, the sooner the better. Chris Anderson says there was a house down the street growing up that had a hole in the floor for a toilet, 15 cats. It was bad. CPS took the kid away. The house got demolished. So you see what Deborah was trying to say. Deborah was trying to say that the CPS that they're evil people, that they take people away from homes because they are human traffickers. She was here in defense of 30 Ike. That's what she got booted out. No, the CPS goes when they get a phone call that somebody is worried about the safe and welfare of a child, and they never go by themselves. They also can go with either with a sheriff or policeman to the site just in case they need backup because they're just doing their job. So there we go. Stop your lying. I guess let's say it this way. The son got human trafficked to the mother. Yeah, that sounds stupid, right? No, the son went to the right location where the son was at a safer environment. He's able to live his life and grow in a safe environment compared to where he was living. So y'all can make all the bullshit excuses you want to make. You can't fool me, and you can fool many people because everybody's onto y'all now. And Mike, you're not the victim. You're the one that's make people victims within your family. You're a failure to your family. You're a failure to society. You're just a scumbag, man. That's all you are. That's all you'll ever be. The people you're associated with, evil people. They try to act Christian at night, say one Christian thing at nighttime, but we see all the comments that they say during the day, which is some real wicked things that they say. And they're right, wicked Dana Ortega or crazy Janice Place. When when I'm not saying nothing, it's because I'm working on something. You know how I get. I'm working something. No, when you're not saying nothing, you're talking to your other personalities, to the other Janices that's in your head. You're not working behind nothing. You're because you got some serial mental issues. Oh, I already knew about her exuberance. I already knew about her that she was here infiltrating. We've been knowing. We've been knowing. I've been knowing. I'm just waiting for these people to see if they have something to say. You got something to say to me? Say it to me right now. I'll do an open mic so you can come and say whatever you got to say. But I don't want to hear no lies. You know, y'all done lied so many freaking times trying to give everybody a bad reputation. You want to talk about Sister Madeline? I know who that is doing that. That's Pinche Panocha, Chris. Pinche Panocha. You said that you were going to kick my ass. That's what you said. Well, you did a live saying you're going to kick my ass. And I told you, tell me the time and place or which truck stop you want me to meet you at. Because that's what you're a truck driver, right? I haven't heard a peep out of your bitch ass. I haven't heard a peep from you. You're the panocha that's trying to mess with Sister Madeline. Don't let me go to the Rio Grande Valley. I got family in Harlingen where you reside, man. I'll go talk to your mother and we'll find out all the bullshit about you. Pinche vato culero, pendejo, baboso. It's a shame that you're from the Valle, bro. I don't even claim you to be a Bayuco. Pinche vato panochudo, joto. I seen him. I seen him over there when he was freaking when brother Josh and sister Nellie Turner were giving him the treating him good and he was going eating with y'all and stuff like that because me and my wife we got invited, but I already knew that there was something wrong with him, that he was affiliated with somebody uh, at the conference. When he came up to me and saying he was sorry and he was apologizing to me, and I said, "For what?" So I don't even know who the hell you are. And he said that he was part of the problems, that he was instigating stuff between me and Josh Turner. Well, there you go, instigating. Oh, we're going to settle it. You say you're going to whoop my ass. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I've been waiting. A lot of dudes, they had that other dumbass from Fort Worth, the borracho, saying he was in UFC or MMA or I don't know what the hell he said he was in. They said he was going to come for October and handle me. I said, Sgt Sias will be waiting to teach you a lesson. He never showed up. He never called me or anything. That's another baboso. Then you got this has-beens, this woman, this has-beens, freaking SpongeBob, Dana and Janice, freaking wicked people. They know Mikey is fucked up in the head. They know he has the mentality of probably like a 9 or 11 year old. Uh, he's not that bright. So they say, well, we're going to control him. Which, if you really pay attention, it's like they have some control over him. Uh, it's like, that's all right, Mikey. That's okay. You didn't do bad. It's okay for you to touch people in uh, a certain way. It's okay. Well, my name is Janice. I'm a psychiatrist. You're okay. You'll be okay. I'm here to help you. Yeah, those women are just helping you helping to fuck with your mind, and that's what they've been doing. I mean, your mind is already fucked up, but it's even more messed up when you got them women, supposedly Christian woman and a woman with a freaking degree. They're bullshitting you, bro. They're bullshitting you. Pinche Dana, pinche viejita culera. Uh, you need to get the Spanish last name. That's an insult to la raza. Pinche güera culera. Freaking talking all that shit. You're the main instigator, and I have all kinds of proof of you. Trying to be all friendly with me, trying to be all Christian-like lady, uh, pasting a scripture. Oh, I got your back, Abe. You're a good guy, and all this bullshit. When I already knew there was something up with you. That's why I friended you. I unfriended you before, a year before I unfriended Larry, uh, Big Titty Chris, and the other guy from Germany. I deleted you a year ago, and I didn't know you were still in my spiritual encrypted encounters group, and you got deleted yesterday. I got rid of your old hag ass, but I've been on to you, and I'm not gonna call you sister because you ain't no sister in Christ. I believe you're a pinche bruja. The things that you do are wicked, and I'm just gonna let you know one thing. Uh, I tie, bind, and rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name for anything you're trying to do through witchcraft or necromancy to go back to you, Dana, Janice, or anybody affiliated with you, to go back to you, seventh fold, because we don't accept no negativity here in spiritual encrypted encounters. We do have a heavenly love foundation, a relationship with Jesus Christ. We tie, bind, and rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name. This I pray to our Heavenly Father. Amen. Yeah, that's just the front. I already knew that she was playing a role. She was trying to infiltrate for a long time. I always go with my instincts and said something ain't right with this lab because I've talked to people. I mean, I have friends that are ministers and preachers, and we have a regular conversation, and I've talked to people of faith, but the way she speaks and Larry speaks, they're wolves in sheep's clothing. They're not Christian people. You could tell they're up to no good. Pieces of shit. I'm just being honest. For what I'm Sergeant Sias is speaking right now, sounding off right now. Well, Sergeant Sias has seen it and seen, and Sergeant Sias has proof of Dana Ortega being a snake, trying to infiltrate. She would make fun of me, thinking that I'm too stupid to see that she was making fun of me. She was indirectly making fun of me, even though I knew that she was affiliated with that sorry son of a bitch, uh, Dirty Ike. I've been knowing. So I just taking screenshots and screenshots and screenshots, and I have a bunch of screenshots on that wicked witch, on the pinche bruja. Like we say in Spanish, que vea mucho la verga, a chingar su madre, esa pinche vieja. Uh, the Janice one insulted my mother one time. My mother's been deceased for many years. She insulted her. So I think it was her that she insulted my mom. Right after she insulted my mother, she lost her house, I believe, uh, when the tornado hit it. That's what you get. It's part of working karma. You want to target people, talk about the dead in a disrespectful manner when you, my mother, karma happens. Pinche vieja puta. I'm just being honest, and I don't care. Look, if anybody here is friends with these individuals or they're here as moles, I have the evidence that Mike has been messing with me for a very long time, and I can put the evidence out there. I just don't say something. I place it out there. Just like the things that I'm saying about Janice and Dana, I've had evidence on them. When people talk bad about me, like the Jenny chick, I don't really know her. Jessica, I don't really know her. The ones that have come up against me that were plotting against me was I I'll say the people's names was Michael, Dana, Janice, Cuffington, Larry, and Barton. All those fools were plotting against me. And there's others, believe it or not. Believe it or not, that a lot of these individuals are just pawns because there's other people that they're following orders from. I can tell you that right now. And I'll leave it at that. You'll figure out the pawns. Once I continue to put up more evidence out there, you'll see who's in charge. I mean, I'm just defending myself after, I know what I would do if it was if somebody was coming at me in a physical manner, I would defend myself too, you know. But the only thing I can do is defend myself here and say what I'm saying. And trust me, Paranormal Roundtable, yes, we are friends, Brother Just Friend and Attorney, but I don't speak for them, just like they don't speak for me. I'm speaking of what I've been through for a while now, of these people that come up against me in a negative way. So I'm speaking for SR and CS, Ape CS, or whatever you want to call me. That's what I'm speaking for, is for me. But at the same time, I'm here because of the things that you're doing to some of my friends. It's very freaking disrespectful. Like I said, you were close by, you would have been handled already, man. Oh, I have a lot of evidence on that bitch ass, man. But I've been knowing about her, man. I would always get the vibe that she was a bruja, that she was wicked, and not to trust her. I remember, I don't know if Sister Nellie Turner's here, Brother Josh Turner. I will tell him, hey, I don't think Dana Ortega is a good person. I think there's something about her. She's infiltrating. I will tell him there's something about her, and my instinct was right on the freaking money. Because look who she's affiliated with. No, Brujas are going to be affiliated with scum, dirtbags, shitbags. That's who Brujas are going to be affiliated with. Because Janice, Dana, the Kool-Aid, and the octopus. I can keep my hands to myself. Look who they're affiliated with a freaking scumbag. The lowest of the lowest form of life. A pinche maggot. A scumbag. So, you know, you're not gonna be able to get out of this one because y'all done reveal yourselves of how much of a scumbags y'all are, how wicked y'all are. You never tricked me. I was on to you all along, Dana. I've been knowing about you. Yeah, she is not a good actress. So don't go into acting. You gave your position away a long time ago. Just like I remember a lot of people, some of those people that Fat Cuffington, I was onto you that you was the one that was trying to instigate the fight between me and Josh Turner. Why? Because you can fight. Pinche uh chiches que te colgan. You're an instigator. So you want to handle Sgt Sias? Let's do it. I'm game. Bearcats versus los Cardinals. Skill. You're not a Cardinal. You're a freaking if you're a freaking bird, you would be a freaking I don't know, a flamingo. Pinche. Yeah, so the Aurora chick, I've been knowing, we've been talking that she was infiltrating, and there's other people that are infiltrating. They're standing by. I hope you're listening, Janice, crazy Janice. I, I hope you like the evidence I put up how crazy you are. How you think you could control people, thinking that you're a psychiatrist and you could web a web and try to get into people's heads. No, you're crazy. That's loca. Like your homegirl, Dana Crazy Ortega. Was it Dana Mays or some crap? Yeah, y'all got issues, man. I don't even know if y'all married. What happened to your husbands? I don't know if you're still married. Uh, I don't know. I mean, if you got enough time to be, if you are married, I'm gonna have to contact your husbands. I think you might be doing some other things with Dirty Ike over here. That's what I'm thinking. You see, he's not no Marlon Brando, but your old Cougars and your old Cougars probably thinking about something else. So maybe they're his sugar mamas or what. Well, only God knows what's happened between y'all or what he has on y'all. I'm more sure he has something on y'all. If you're working with him, something might have happened already. Can y'all imagine that? that if Dirty Ike done had something with him, that he has something over them, that he tells them, well, should I say, he commands them that if they don't help him do the schemes, that he's going to let the public know what they did with him. Imagine that. Now we don't want to hear that. That's kind of disgusting. We don't want to hear that. But I believe Dirty Ike has something over these women that are around him. Has something over, some control over him. I don't see no Janice here. No Janice Blake. I don't see her here. But yes, I have yeah, all the evidence that they've been in cahoots for a very long time. So if you think you surprised anybody? No, you didn't surprise me. I was all to you all along, just like I knew that Farton was affiliated with y'all too. You know, you gave me positions away a long time ago. You're like, let's go to Brother Josh's paranormal round table conference. Then after we go there, we make it seem like we support him, and then we're gonna backstab him so we can hurt him right in the heart. Where did they get y'all? Y'all tried to take him out, but y'all failed because there's still a lot of people to back him up and support him. You're trying to turn me against them, and I got the evidence of that of Chris trying to get me to go against them. That's why I deleted him off my friends list. That's when I knew that there was a lot of people involved in this, and that's what stuck with Brother Josh Turner. Of course, you know when there's people argue and people get mad with each other, people say certain things like against each other. You know, as y'all know, we were going back and forth at one point in time, me and him, because I was getting phone calls in the middle of the night of certain individuals. The individual that one of the main individuals that was instigating between me and him was they were from Texas. Was one of them. Uh, they were from Texas. Was instigating between me and him, and a couple of other phone calls that I would get. Dana Ortega was one of them, like trying to tell me this and that, what's going on, blah blah blah. She would tell me I'm a loyal to Paranormal on table. There's nobody that's going to convince me. I'm never going to leave like Paranormal on table. She was one of the instigators too. Yeah, a lot of people were telling me a lot of things, but at the end, you know, I let go of a lot of people off my friends list. And when all this happened, I was sick. I was sick. I had symptoms of the COVID. I got in sick. I think Brother Josh Turner was sick, and he had just lost his mother. You know, I've seen all the things where they were trying to blame something to do with Vikundov and stuff like that. You seen the message where Dana says, "Do you think that Vikundov uh, has to do with Michael?" Like she was trying to throw Vikundov in there because she knew that Brother Josh Turner didn't like Vikundov, so she was trying to throw him off from the true people that were behind it. So she was using the name Vikundov as a cop out. But yeah, I figured you're a bitch ass. And don't say it like that because you've been disrespecting me for a while. I never said nothing bad about you, but yeah, you're a bitch ass. A wicked bitch ass. Yeah, she thinks pinche bruja, you know, that if she can say something, and I was getting phone calls in the middle of the night, all throughout the night, messages, long paragraphs, just like Larry Joe Fisher, all this fucking shit that makes no damn sense. That's kind of like a form of witchcraft and necromancy if you really think about it, where they're sending all kinds of stuff, but it's not making no sense. Through that message, there could be a spell in that message. They're sending it to you, which is a form of witchcraft. Uh, that's why I got rid of them. Her, got rid of her. Got rid of Larry. I mean, he was another one calling me all throughout the late hours of the night, 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Crazy. So they was already mad because his brother Josh Turner was coming out on season 3, episode 1 of This Was for Haunted, and then I was doing part 2. So that even got him more pissed off and triggered. But what really set him off was when Brother Josh Turner invited me to the conference. Larry tried to say he invited me, but Brother Josh Turner was the first one that invited me to the conference, right? So I was kind of iffy. I said, well, I don't know what's going to happen, but whatever happens, I'm just going to leave it up to God. I'm going to go in good spirit, and whatever happens, happens. If it's going to be a good outcome, it's going to be a good outcome. I went there peacefully. I went there. You know, I took the invite and I went, and I could see where people, certain individuals, looked at me a certain way. The same people that are going against them because nothing happened between my brother Josh Turner. Something good things happened. He blessed me for certain things. We had a good time. My wife had a good time. It's the first time we had ever left like Temple to go anywhere to a conference. But I could see the flaws within certain individuals in the crowd, in which are the same individuals that have aligned themselves with Fard and Lunley. I could tell. It's just a spiritual thing, man. I could sense things, but yeah, Cuffington, Fat Cuffington. I already knew about you all along. When I seen you in Austin, I already knew. I already knew you were up to no good, man. I think Cuffington. I'm gonna say it right here. He had told me. This is what he had told me. Him, him, and who was the other one that hangs with Cuffington? No, it was Cuffington, and I believe the guy from Germany. They were trying to tell me that brother Josh Turner wanted them to act like his enemy, uh, so he he could get more viewers. That's what their job was. That's what they're trying to tell me. But I called the bluff. I called the bullshit, and that's why I blocked them. But the funny thing about all that is when he was pissed off with Sister Madeline. Guess he was infatuated with her or had something for her, and he was pissed when he called me that day. I was asleep, and he was all mad on the phone, crying on me and shit. I said, "Wait, what's the matter?" And I guess he was mad because he was trying to make it seem that the way he tried to make it seem is that Tony had done something wrong to her and all this stuff. And I'm like, in my mind, I was like, "Why are you mad? You shouldn't be mad. It's something between grown adults. If something is between them, it shouldn't be between. If something happened between them, it should stay with them. It should nobody else should be involved in any kind of way, shape, or form." But he was freaking beyond pissed because in his mind, he thought that he had something going on with Sister Madeline, or some kind of way, like a stalker or pervert that he is. I mean, that's what I witnessed. But yeah, he was pissed off, and I said, "Fuck this." I blocked everybody. I blocked all those individuals. Larry, the Cuffington, and the guy from Germany. I can't remember his name because I was getting phone calls for everybody. I blocked them. They don't want to deal with it. Yeah, and that's the same person. That's the one that's behind all this shit about Sister Madeline. It's Fat Cuffington, a piece of shit, and he's a married guy. A married guy. He's a married guy with a guy's tattoo. Why would you get a guy's tattoo on you? That's what I want to know. Cuffington. He's a trucker. So about the only reptilians that he's seen is the lot lizards that he's running to at the truck stops. Only God knows how many rashes he got, how many how many things he's run into that he's got all kinds of stuff on him from meeting those reptilian lot lizards at the truck stops. Yeah. So yeah, Sister Madeline, she's been targeted for a long time by that fool. They're like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I'll scratch yours. I'll mess with Josh, with brother Josh, and you mess with you can mess for Madeline for me. That's what they talk. Covington and Ike talk to each other that way. Pieces of shit. They got a tattoo of Danny Trujillo. Oh man, I don't know. I heard he got a tattoo of a piece of cheese on his one of his ass cheeks, and on the other one he's got a mouse. I don't know. That's what I heard. I think that the Teletubby Gayer was talking about that. How would he know? I don't know. But anyways, brothers, sisters, thank you all for tuning in here tonight. Thank you for allowing me to just speak. I'm just speaking, man. And if y'all tuning in, taking screenshots, I hope you're very upset what I'm speaking the truth about all this. That it pisses you off, and you make a big old thing tomorrow, uh, crying about it, which that's all y'all do. They're targeting us again. They're targeting us again. Whining. Mike is the filth. He's a piece of crap. I would say he's a victim. He ain't a victim of nothing. Piece of crap. I'm thinking he's probably into the like a diaper fetish, and Dana and Janice pretend to be the mom and change his diaper. Can you imagine that? They're into the diaper fetish, and Steve Michael acts like a baby. If he acts like a baby, he can get no milk out of him because the only thing that comes out is powder. They're so freaking old. Yeah. Anyways, brothers and sisters, thank you all. Tomorrow we'll have a good show. We're gonna have Brother Melvin on tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Central. Tune in. God bless every single one of y'all. Sister Madeline, Spiritual Encrypted Encounters got your back. Brother Josh Turner, Sister Nellie Turner, Paranormal Table, or anybody that these individuals have messed with. Spiritual Encrypted Encounters has your back. Blondes and Booze, uh, Jump and Holler. I think Lady Tracker E. They messed with a lot of people. We got your back here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Good night, everybody. God bless you all. Love, light, and blessings. And as always maintain your heavenly love foundation. Let me send this off with a prayer before we go, brothers and sisters. Thank you, brother Chris Anderson, for the support. Brother Chris Anderson is a combat veteran himself. Thank you for all the combat veterans. Thank you for your time and service. Let's finish this off with a prayer. Since people say we're evil people, we're going to finish this off with a prayer. We're going to pray to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, man. Heavenly Father, this time I'd like to pray for myself, for Sister Madeline, for anybody that's been a victim of Stephen Michael and the people that are affiliated with him, uh, that come up against us in a negative way daily. We tie, bind, and rebuke anything they're trying to do to come up against us. We tie, bind, and rebuke any witchcraft and occupancy. We don't accept it. We place Jesus Christ first. We tie, bind, and rebuke all this through Jesus Christ. We call upon the Heavenly Father sending 70 angels to do a clean sweep as we place heavenly crosses on us from head to toe, heavenly crosses on our doorways and our windows for protection, uh, to do a clean sweep of our household and get rid of any negative, unclean spirits out of our homes. For you, Heavenly Father, to continue to guide us. And I will say, to forgive me, Heavenly Father, for anything, any words that were negative that I said. I am sorry. Just, I'm not perfect. I'm just letting my emotions out. Uh, but to continue to bless every single one of us, Heavenly Father, uh, to continue to bless us and protect us from these evil people. Uh, this I pray in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. There you go, brothers and sisters. I said a little prayer. I feel a little bit better. I hope you're feeling better. The prayer is in effect. The heavenly angels are working right now. Uh, thank y'all. God bless y'all. Love, light, and blessings to you, to everyone here, and to their families. Uh, I know sometimes it says turn the turn your turn your way and just walk away from people like that. Uh, but we are children of God, and we are amongst the spiritual warfare. Sometimes the people you think that they're your friends turn out to be your enemies. As you seen, I had to boot out somebody, but we was already onto that individual already. Uh, that there's something was strange about her, so that's what she got booted out. And we will continue to boot out these individuals that come here in defense of the people that are coming up against us in a negative way. If they're here talking in their favor, then they're in here as moles, and we don't need them here. They don't belong here in spiritually encrypted encounters. They can go back to them. Good night, everybody, and see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.